Okay, so as we wait on iOS 26.1 Beta 4 to finish installing on our 17 Pro Max and finish downloading for that matter, we did go ahead and update iPad Pro here, and I got to jump into a couple cool things really quick. First things first, this is the 4th beta and does finally carry an A build. So for those of you unfamiliar with how Apple's updates work, this basically signifies that Apple believes this is done and ready to go public here very soon, possibly in the next week. We'll talk about the release schedule here in a minute. But for now, as you can see, this build is now 23B5073A. And with this A build, crazy enough, we finally actually got something we did not expect, even though it's not exactly as we hoped. But if you jump into settings, display and brightness, we now have a liquid glass design for you to choose your preferred look. As you can see here, it's not quite a slider like we had hoped, but this is giving us two options for clear and tinted with a little example. So as you can see, clear shows what it looks like here with the trash folder and a send icon, and then tinted kind of doesn't give you that frosted look in the back. Let me give you a closer look here. Once again, it is almost very subtle, but you can see the back wallpaper being kind of translucent here, where you can see the stripes in the back, and that more solidifies it and makes it a solid white icon bar. As you can see, toggle between it a little bit. It is not crazy, but it will help a lot of people that might not have liked liquid glass and wanted to revert back to iOS 18. This is now an option we get, and hopefully this will mean we might actually get a slider in the future. Don't hold your breath, but it is something pretty nice to see nonetheless. And then jumping into general and iPad storage like we like to talk about, we didn't have any issues with iPadOS, but you can see now iPadOS is running almost 14 gigs, a little over 13 and a half, I guess is a fairer assumption. And then you can see as system data is using 9.01 gigs. So a little bit of an uptick here, I feel, but nothing major or massive like some other experiences we've had with iOS. Aside from that, jumping around and going into our typical stocks, let's jump into Apple, jump into these things, a couple articles here. Everything seems to be flowing and working as anticipated. Everything's loading pretty quick. No new splash screens on a couple of the apps, stock apps I should say. Looks like everything still swipes, and everything does look pretty good here nonetheless. Let's go ahead and now actually go into display and brightness again, go to tinted, and see how that impacts, okay, yeah, the stock apps, and this will work system-wide. You can see here where the bar down below is now no longer translucent. If we go ahead and turn this to clear, you can see exactly a little bit more transparency there at the bottom. So let me do that one more time for you guys to see. Tinted, and you can see it is still transparent, but definitely not to the extent that it just was with liquid glass. Let's go over this one more time, change it back to clear. And yeah, big difference right there when going over darker fonts and imaging. You can definitely see liquid glass like it was designed. Very cool. I can't wait to see how this is going to look on iPhone here shortly. Jumping into the Apple Vision Pro app that is now here on iPad, you can see everything as we have been able to see for a while now on iOS. Can actually control your Vision Pro here, whether it's the first gen or now the new one powered by M5, and get everything figured out and configured here instead of on your iPhone if you wish. So that is pretty cool, nice to see. Yeah, everything's flying as you would anticipate. That is actually pretty nice to see. Preview app I'm sure is pretty junky like it's been. Let's go to the Apple Store. Vision Pro. Yeah, everything's working as anticipated. So while there is not a ton of new here or a ton of new features, everything does seem to be loading and working as expected. I'm going to go ahead and install this now on our iPhone 17 Pro Max, get this updated, and get a video ready for you guys with this. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up this video. Stay tuned to the channel, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.